Hello and welcome back to my channel Simply Life. By now I guess you know me already a little bit, and every time I'm in nature and the sun is brightful shining, I truly feel inspired to share with you some more depth of our state, life, and how to get maybe a bigger view of certain things. And so today it came to me to just share about comparison, which we kind of all do know, experienced through our whole life, because everything is kind of functioning here in this material world like that. And it's starting with school, kindergarten school, and even earlier stage when they just kind of trying to trim everyone in a certain way. But here we are at this point. It's just not possible to be all in a certain way, to look all in a certain way, because sooner or later we just will feel this unsatisfaction and limitation in self, and not bringing us then the joy we truly could feel and live. And to start with, I want to just bring up some examples which are truly hidden in every direction you can find, by starting by the look. We get feeded from all directions that how the perfect body looks like, and if it's not, then it's something wrong, or it's not beautiful, even ugly. Then by the act, well, because some friends are in a happy relationship and they showed you by how they live it, and you maybe are not, that just subconscious you're comparing and think why you can't do it, and probably something is wrong with you or with your man, or opposite, that you can't be at that stage. Then some other friends, they're already in some certain age and they have maybe the job or the place and the house, and you are maybe even older than them and you still don't have it, and again you're comparing, like there must be something wrong with you, that you just can't get it right and also be as them, have it as they have it. Or with your children, and maybe then as a parent saying why this neighbor child can be like this and that and nice and all, and the mother is probably, or the father, taking perfect care, but you just can't, and there must be something wrong then with you and your child, because the other ones are listening and your child is wild and just is not listening, so probably you're doing something wrong with the parenthood. And probably I could just continue the whole day sitting here and talking about examples, that how we are constantly in one and another way comparing us to the outer world, to the others, to be like them, to look like them, and if we are not, that we feel like outsiders. And I can go even into religion and politics. If you don't belong to some, then you're an outsider, or something again is wrong with you, because you always need to fit to some certain forms. And here we are. What do those comparison brings us. At the long run, they hurt us, they confuse us, and they bring just so much pressure that they bring doubts, self-doubts, those who blocks you exactly from what is the real path of you. And it's not me telling you this. It's your heart daily knocking on your door, because we are not here to be like others. And actually, by reflecting this today, I'm trying to remind you on this, because the outer world won't remind you on this, because it's just built up like that. And again, I'm not telling that this world is better or it's black or white and you should do it in that way. No, I'm just inspiring you to see the bigger picture, the bigger perspective, out from the norm which you see in daily life, from this system you're living in, no matter where you are. And to inspire you and remind you that truly it's not about trimming us, our children, till the point that you're kind of being, looking, acting similar like the rest of the others around you, the system and so on, but to try to not compare and look through the outer eyes. What do the others have? How do they act? Where they are at which stage in life? But to turn in and start, maybe even with this year, it's never too late, to start to look within. Who are you? Who are you? And what do you feel? And what is this uniqueness about you? And not to search outside that someone shows you who you are, how you have to be, but to truly explore more, not what is outside and what the others do, but to explore more what is inside you, and really day by day a little bit more explore how you are, what you really like, and what you brought to this world. Because even you might, through all those doubts, bring yourself already to a stage where there's quite some self-love lack, because you think then you're not looking like that, not having this, or this is missing, and so on. And this actually comparisons brings to us, and not growth. To try to pass it in a way, and just daily more and more start to think about yourself, and not, like I said, about the others. Because each of us, each in every country in the whole world is completely different and unique. And when I would say now, how can you compare this garden from this neighbor with all these roses with your garden, who you more love the smell of tulips or which other flowers you like, really doesn't matter. But that you not even look how they grow in his garden, and then try to grow your flowers in your garden bigger, and say, but mine are more beautiful and they are more successful growing, and so on. But really to turn in and say, okay, wow, I just love those tulips so much, and really care and nourish your garden with all your joy. And this garden is your inner garden, your inner self, your inner space, and just daily visit it and enjoying being you, and not being sad because you can't be this other person, you can't be this other body, you can't be this other whatever guy living on this mountain and having this villa or whatever. Truly, that's not why I'm here sharing with you. I'm here to really inspire you with all my uniqueness and my inner joy, that you're amazing, and please bring it out, that everybody else can just smell from far already your unique garden, your uniqueness, and get inspired, and not in envy, in jealousy, in sadness, in being so in lack with self, because you're the whole life comparing and trying to be and fit to a certain system, form, place to be. It's impossible, and it will all just bring you dissatisfaction. So why to lose more energy and checking all the time those others, or feeling all the time like an outsider or something? Replace it with joy, being your unique self. Replace it with just embracing your garden, and it's never too late. You can really grow anything in this garden, in your inner place, and then just live it and show it. No need to hide it, because other would judge you and again bring it up, compare you. We're here to extend this world with our unique selves, and this is truly the new awakened way. And now you can choose. You can choose, because just you know who you are and what you brought to this world. And just let this comparison out of your space, because it's really not bringing you much